morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It's time to grab a cup of joe and enjoy the show. For today's Motivation Monday, I'll keep it brief. Here's the quote. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. And I'll say that part again. Happiness never decreases by being shared. And this is so true. This is why at the end of the show, I often say, while you're out, give a little smile, give a little wave, share a little light and love today, because kindness is priceless, yet it costs you nothing. So spread it graciously and fruitfully. Now on to today's show. Today we visit Windows, Doors, and More and walk through their beautiful showroom. Plus they talk about their fun event happening today and how they're giving away tickets to the Home and Garden Show. Then later I'm joined by the Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control to speak about Spay and Neuter Awareness Month and what it means for your pet. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Windows, Doors, and More. I am here at Windows, Doors, and More, which offers home improvement, interior and exterior designs. And today I am walking through their beautiful showroom to learn all they have to offer. Let's do it. Joining me now is founder and owner of Windows, Doors, and More, Kevin Hunter. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Jessica.
How are you?
I'm good, real good.
Well, it's good to be back.
It is.
In this showroom.
Absolutely.
Listen, I love this place because you can really see what you all have to offer.
Yeah.
So visually pleasing, and people can go into the different rooms and explore.
Exactly.
Yeah, so give us a rundown of Windows, Doors, and More. What's been happening?
Well, I'll tell you, we've been doing a lot of room additions over the last 12 months since the last time we saw each other. A lot of kitchen and bathroom updates, and our window and door side of our business has just been off the charts. And again, a lot of roofs as well. So, and then the other part that I can't get over too is how much siding we've done over the last year as well.
Really?
Yeah, facelifts of homes.
Yeah.
And a lot of homeowners are deciding with the market, hey, we're gonna stay in our home and make it our own.
Yeah.
Because you go out and buy another house, you don't know exactly what you're inheriting with those issues, and those homes normally need something done. Or perhaps they might be buying new, but a lot of that's kind of slowed down right now. And people that we're working with have decided to stay in their homes and make it their own.
Yeah, that is the best way, especially with all of the trends and renovation options.
Absolutely.
I mean, even looking at the different colors of roofing and slates of the panels of the doors and so much more.
Well, again, that's why Windows, Doors, and More makes so much sense. We're a local manufacturer of windows and doors. We buy a lot of our cabinetry locally here and partnered with cabinetry makers and other siding suppliers and so forth, that you can come here and we're a one-stop shop. You can see what we can do with the roof, colors, see it actual, the colors of the siding, touch it, feel the stone samples. We do that type of work as well. And again, just see the way that the cabinetry would look in their home.
Right.
And they can imagine that by being here in our neighborhood showcase and having 5 different homes to tour and look at and get ideas for their homes.
Yeah, and then also just the environment. You know, it's such a warm, welcoming place. You have a great team.
I do.
So much experience. I mean, 41 years. Come on.
I'll tell you, it's so beyond me. I just visiting with a customer yesterday, and we were talking about, I feel like very blessed with what's happened with me in my career and the people that the good Lord have brought my way and have really formulated, I think, a second to none team to show the latest trends, and that's us. And the latest, and we're going to be talking about bathrooms and the latest trends and all that here soon.
Yes, that's exciting. A little later we'll dive into that. But as you were saying, people being able just to look around, what is something that people can look forward to? Maybe a new trend that's happening this year?
Well, this year again, we're seeing some bolder colors.
Okay.
We're seeing painted colors on cabinetry. Again, sometimes in Northeast Indiana, we're a little conservative, but we're starting to see some brighter colors, some greens and blues and cabinetry. And again, some bolder, quartz countertops, and again, that's what we're kind of following right now.
Right,
So,
and within that scope, if people want to know more about what you offer, because I know you have so many services, but give me a little rundown so they can really taste what you all offer here.
Well, again, full interior design. We have a design team here. We have the latest thing that we're announcing right now, actually.
All right.
We have opened an ADA division here of living in place. Sometimes they call it aging in place. We're calling it living in place.
Okay, what is
We're
that?
helping homeowners that are baby boomers primarily to stay in their homes long term. We are finding that that there's a high percentage of homeowners that have decided, hey, we want to make our homes ready that we can stay in long term and stay away from assisted living as long as they possibly can. That means eliminating steps. That means, again, making cabinetry at a height where if there's a wheelchair situation involved, where they can still stay in their home and still be able to cook and be able to enjoy home and still stay in their home and still feel as a valued person and contributing to the household.
So
that's
you all
the big
are doing
one.
That.
And then the exterior, again, the exterior programs that we have that can show the way that the siding and the roofing would look on their homes. And again, room additions, we have an architect on staff here that can draw and show you the way that that space would look. And again, that's been a big part of our increase in our businesses, those added spaces. Again, people choosing to stay in their homes and make it their own. That's what we're seeing.
I love it. Well, let's walk into one of your homes here.
All right, let's do it.
And talk more.
All right, great.
So Kevin, it's so nice to walk around your showroom because we get to see all types of stuff like this. What is this, quartz?
This is quartz, yes. Quartz is the #1 top that's being used right now in kitchens right these days.
So beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And then people can just kind of browse the faucet options.
Absolutely. We have all these different Delta faucets, all the different finishes and styles, and those are right here in our showcase, so you don't have to travel all over town and look at different things. We're, again, one-stop shop here.
And it's real size and space as I look over here at this showroom and continue to walk around and actually see Chad in here. So I'm going to go chat with Chad.
Right. Go for it.
Hey, Chad.
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Good. Well, you are in another show kitchen here.
We are.
And what I love is that people can actually have an opportunity to see this type of display at the upcoming Home and Garden Show. So tell me all about it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be all kinds of things to see in our showroom this year out at the Home and Garden Show at the Memorial Coliseum. We're really excited to showcase some new trends that we're seeing both on the exterior and the interior side.
Yes, so many cool trends. And the best part about it is you all are giving away tickets, free tickets to the show.
We sure are. We are giving them away today on President's Day, the 19th from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. So whenever it fits your schedule, come on out to our showroom here on West Washington Center Road, and we'll be giving away those tickets to the Home and Garden Show.
Yeah, so it's like a whole event happening. So tell me what people can experience throughout today.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have something to eat in the lunch hour, and then also that smell that you get when you walk into the home show.
Yes.
It's just the delicious nuts that they have there, and they're going to have those here for today as well.
Yes.
So you'll be able to sample them. They're here to purchase as well.
That's great. And so people just come, say hi, and then they get a ticket to the show. And so at the show, you guys are doing new things. I know new exterior, interior, but you're also doing a little wine tasting.
We are. That's a first for us.
Making it fun.
We're really excited about it. Yeah, from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 4 to 7, we're going to be doing a wine tasting featuring a few from Country Heritage. We're really excited about this.
Yes, yeah, so that's a good reason to stop by, look at your display and really learn more about what you all have to offer. And as I said before, I just love that you can actually walk around and see the quality in what you all provide.
Yeah, absolutely. There's just so much to see. I always encourage folks to come out here. 5 different homes and then things on the perimeter. There's so much to see, so much inspiration to get here.
Yeah, and now come to get your free tickets. That's even more inspiration. All
That's
right. Well,
right.
thank you, Chad.
Thanks,
Nice
Jessica.
chatting with you. I'm going to go find Kevin.
All righty.
So Kevin, the Home and Garden Show is coming up, as
Yes.
Chad was telling
Yes.
us.
Yes,
and you
it
guys
is.
are actually the sponsor of the show.
Yes, we are. We've been fortunate 15 years that we've been the show sponsor. We just renewed for another 10 years, which will take us out to year 50 as a business.
Yeah.
And again, the Home and Gardening Show, again, it's their 51st year. So this is a staple. This is an event that people in Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio come to.
Right, it's
really
a big
is.
deal.
It
People
is a
love
big
to
deal.
come and
Yes.
look and learn. And one thing that they'll be able to see are different displays that you all have. And I
Yes.
want to look at this beautiful bathroom for a moment.
Yes.
I mean, so this is a new concept, right?
It is. It's the idea of what we call a wet room.
Okay.
And basically, we're finding showers and soaking tubs in the same space. Yes, handling the water flow and so forth. And again, it's exciting. It's up and coming, and we're doing some already. And again, we're having some that we're finishing up, and we'll have some really good pictures to show of those. And again, this is sort of that same idea right here. A lot of our clients are starting to don't want as much glass, and they want to be able to have the water splash, but yet have where it can drain away and not worry about it getting out, outside of the wet area.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is crazy because literally there's no shower door.
Not on this one.
Okay.
And again, this again is our showroom.
Yeah.
We would, in a typical home, we'd want to stretch this out a little further,
wall, okay.
the wall a little bit, and bring this wall this direction. But for show purposes or showing, we show the niches that you can get, the shower heads and all the tile work, and just the beautiful copper soaking tub, and the tub fill, and which is a beautiful piece. And again, lighting really helps with a bathroom too.
This light is so beautiful. It's so cool.
Yes,
like,
it is.
So creative.
Yes.
Definitely trendy.
Yes, it is.
Along with even having the copper material.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
and
it's
again,
great.
it's a little bit more, a little different, but yet we have some customers that choose that, or they go with a white, fiberglass unit or soaking tub. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, any other trends on the rise? Tell me now.
I'll tell you, the trending is just continue to get rid of the tubs. Get rid of these step-in soaking tubs that were the thing back in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
Do away with those. Create the space for this wet room. Create a shower that doesn't have much of a step, or if any step at all, going in and out of. And again, to a ready home so people can stay long term.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing. It's every day we're having these discussions with homeowners that want to live in their place, enjoy their space long term, and make it their own.
Yeah, I love it. Well, so good to see you, Kevin.
Good seeing you
and I'll
too.
see you at the Home and Garden Show.
Absolutely, thanks.
And if you'd like more information about windows, doors, and more, we'll have their website listed below. Come out today, all day. They are having an event, and you can get a free ticket to the Home and Garden Show. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Windows, Doors, and More.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
February is Spay and Neutered Month, and today Abigail Reyes, the Community Relations and Education Specialist with the Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control, is here to share more. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so let's start from the top. So spay and neutered is something that all animals go through. And so kind of give us an overview. I am not an animal person. I don't have any, so this is an interesting topic. So what is spay and neutered?
Spay and neutering an animal, and this can be from dogs, cats, just any animal. It's when they go through a surgery to where they can no longer reproduce more animals as well. Okay. So that's what it is. It's just helping the community by the overpopulation of animals by decreasing that. So we often encourage animal owners to spay and neuter their pets.
Okay, and now what if they want their pets to reproduce?
So if they're wanting, so that's called being a breeder, and if someone wants to breed their animals, we do tell them to come into the Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control and to purchase a breeding registration or permission, because there are steps that go through it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so basically parents of pets cannot breed their own animals at home. They have to get permission and like a license and stuff?
They do.
Okay, and what are some, I guess, qualifiers? Can anyone make that happen, or is it just if you have a certain type of pet, how long you had them?
To breed, or?
Yes.
Okay. So that is something that one would want to talk with their vet and do their research on their animals, because every animal is different. It varies. So that's something that they would want to look into if it's something that they're probably interested in. But as someone from the Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control, I often do encourage people to spay and neuter if that's something they are not interested in doing. Okay.
And what is the process of getting your pet spayed and neutered?
You'll always want to talk to your local vet about it if you're wanting to spay and neuter. The process of it is setting up an appointment with them and just giving them any information that they need, and then your local vet will tell you the following details of it. And so the reason that we bring awareness to it is so that, one, there's not an overpopulation of animals. Research has shown that for every baby that's born, there's about 7 or 8 dogs that is born, and there's about somewhere between 7 to 14 kittens being born. So that can take up a lot of you compared to whether it's just one baby being born.
Right.
And so that's why we often encourage it. But another fact about spay and neuter is that it actually helps the animal health-wise.
Right.
So once an animal is spayed or neutered, it increases their chances of living. So it expands their years in life. It also helps with, if anyone has a male dog or really any cats, it helps with that marking of territory. It decreases it. So if they're having a problem where their dog is consistently marking their territory, that's something that they may want to look into about neutering their dog.
Okay, and when you said the comparison or the ratio of one baby to 14 cats, for example, you're saying that if a cat couple has kittens, they have 14 at a time?
So one litter can be anywhere between 7 to 14 kittens that she is having. And so that can be a lot to a lot of the shelters. So in 2023, it's so hard to still say that, but in 2023, a lot of the shelters across the state were facing that overwhelming of so many animals being taken in, and especially at the shelter at Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control, we had so many cats and kittens in our shelter that's kind of why we had so many sales going on, so that we could help them find homes. Now, any animal that is adopted from Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control or any shelter is already spayed and neutered.
Okay, gotcha. And I know that that you all also want to help adults around our community with education and just kind of really learning more about animals and how to care for them. And so share with me about your upcoming initiative.
All right, so we have at Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control, we have a department that's called the Humane Education, and typically that department has been targeting students between the ages of 5 to about 17, 18, and we've heard so many parents or adults or our former students who are now in their over 18, they're like, we kind of missed the program. How can we get involved or learn more? So after hearing everyone out, we have decided to open a program very soon that's called Read to the Animals, but for those who are 13 and up. We already have a program that's for the ages of 5 to 12, and that's twice a month, but we've decided to open this program, give this opportunity to the adults to be part of this program, be part of the shelter, part of our community as well. So that will be taken up every quarter. So it'll be, the first one will be the first Monday of March. And so people will register a week before, and they will get 30 minutes to read to either our cats or one of our smaller animals. And this will help our animals to socialize more, get to be knowing different people, getting to see the different socialization that there can be. And this will also help adults to get more involved inside of our community of the shelter life.
Okay, pretty cool. Okay, get a tour and all of that. And then of course you all are continuously doing your services at the facility. People have the opportunity to foster or to adopt animals. And so what right now, what is a very popular animal that is just kind of trending, I guess, at the shelter?
That will just depend on the animals that we have available. I can't really say, well, you know, this one's more popular than one or the other, because we see different animals coming and going. And so, but we always will feature an animal on our website, especially one that's been there maybe a little too long. So we will feature them either on our Facebook, our website, and we'll give like a short story about them, just because we see how loving and sweet most of the animals are in our care, and we're just like, why are you still here? How are you still here? Like, we don't understand why no one has come and adopted you yet. And so we just encourage people to make sure they're adopting, checking out our website. And we also want to make sure that personalities match. We want to make sure that someone who is more of a calm, relaxed home gets a calm and relaxed dog, cat, you know, whatever they're looking for. Or if they're more of an active person, we want to make sure that they get an active dog or an active cat, someone very playful, because if you get the opposite, that's where the struggles come in.
And what all animals do you all offer?
We adopt out dogs, cats, small animals. So right now we have a gerbil that's been there for quite a while. We have rabbits, so any small animal. We've had chinchillas not too long ago, so anything that's not livestock.
Okay, gotcha. And if someone wants to find out more information about your organization and also look at the cute little animals online, where should they go?
They should go to our website at fwacc.org, or they can visit us on our Facebook page.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Abigail.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about the Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control, we'll have their website listed below, and we'll be right back.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, you can always catch up on episodes and full segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com, downloading the WANE app, and checking us out on YouTube. And I'll leave you with this. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Monday, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.